Hi traders, Anthony here. This is video 5 in my series, How to Grow Your Crypto Account. We're going to take the strategy that I've been talking about to the next level in this video. First up, let's have a look at the results. So we've had 12 or 13 trades, 0 loss. So I'm showing you that this is possible. I'm trading live in the video, so you can see that I'm authentic with this. Okay, we started with a $10,000 account. Now we've grown the account now. Current balance 10,630. What I wanted to show you first up was that you can actually achieve results like this. 12 out of 12 or whatever it is. So I could sit here all day and more or less clone what I'm doing here and continue on my merry way. You know, might get the occasional loser, but this is achievable. What I'm going to do from this video onwards, we're going to shift gears a little bit. I'm going to deliberately invite some losing trades in here to make money. Trading like this, yes it works, but it will limit your profitability. I'll just close that. I'll quickly explain what we have been doing. These are all nice signals. Let's see if we can find one that's a little bit tricky. Perfect. So what we've been doing with this, and this is a really important video for those of you who are actually trading this strategy. So please listen carefully to what I'm about to discuss. So what we've been doing is the alert fires, we click that, it brings us into the chart, and then we get to see whether this is something we want to be involved in or not. And I mentioned in a previous video that this actual dot that you see here is deliberately repainting. We need it to repaint, and I'll explain why. The non-repainting aspect of this is sitting over here. So we click that, and it's telling us that a condition has been met. So we come into the chart, and the condition that's been met is the dot is telling us that the market is extended or overextended. So the condition in the script triggers the alert. So non-repainting over here, that sticks. What you're going to find is the alert may flash on and off, and you have 60 seconds to see whether this sticks or it doesn't. And it'll go to the next bar. So once it shifts from this bar to the next, or candle, you'll see whether the dot sticks. So it'll either be there or it won't be. That's fine, because there's two things. One, you can look at the charts and determine whether you think this is a viable setup and take it or not take it. But if you wait and make sure that the dot sticks, you're going to find that when you trade off the dot, these trades are going to work out. A lot of these trades are going to be profitable. Absolutely they are. I mean, we can go back. I don't know if you've been watching my videos, but you know, if you go back and you have a look and see where the dot is, if you'd actually got in on the dot, it would have been profitable. So in this case down here, you can see that by the time it shifted to the next bar, it didn't come back. So if you're fumbling around with your buy, sell, or whatever it was, your buy order, it's going to be a limit order, by the way. We set that up. If you've missed the boat and this has moved on while you're setting up your limit order, let it go. There's going to be a ton of alerts coming in here. It doesn't matter. You're going to have so many opportunities. It's a 1 minute chart. Or, in this case here, or the alert fires and you see where the market is, and then you jump in and you get it set up. You see where the candle's wicking, and then you place your limit order. One thing I want to say is don't chase it. You want the discount. Don't chase the price. You're just going to see opportunities all over the place. I mean, look at that. And this is a dream trade. I mean, you could make thousands of dollars with this move here. We'll get back to that. We're looking at the dots. But see, if you get in where the dot fires, there's so many opportunities here. That's an opportunity. It fired. You're waiting for it to stick. Market wicks back up. And your entry's around here and you're in. And that's profitable. We're looking to take money quickly. Just a few ticks is all you need. So let's just go back over here, and we're going to talk about shifting gears with the strategy a little bit, right? So this fires, We're waiting to come in on the dot. Next candle or bar, and you see it wicks up. So while this is in play, you are organizing your limit, sell limit order. You're messing around in here. And you're going to set up the sell limit order above, so you avoid any mistakes. Okay, so you'd look at these levels up here. We're looking for a few ticks. So you'll set it up at 4760, and your target will just be, go with the grid. The next grid down is 47555 or whatever it is. So you enter those entry and take profit details in here, and then you adjust your quantity accordingly and work out your risk and your dollar value and percentage or whatever you want to do with your position size. You do all that. So while this 1 minute candle's kind of working itself out, you're getting organized with that, and you'll have your limit order sitting in there ready to go. It was in my last video. Have a look at that. When you're happy with where the market's trading, then you pull your take profit down around here. I'll show you. This is your limit order. It's sitting up in here, however we do it. So you've set up your limit order here. You've got your entry, you've got your stop loss and your TP. All right, so we're trading over here. Here's the thing. This is working itself out. It's wicked back up. That's stuck, and now the market's traded up here. And then you decide that this is a trade you want to get involved in. You pull your target down here, you pull your entry down to the point where you want to enter. You can just pull it down to wherever the dot is, and you're in, or slightly above. But you work it out. Now you can trigger this by pulling it down to the price level. So then you enter, and now we've got a live trade running. From here we're going to pull our stop loss around. We're going to adjust this, and we'll set it up. So that's how we work this. So this next bit, let's say we entered right on the dot here. Let's say that was it. Stop losses wherever we put it, right? Okay, might have been there. We're going for, just take quick pips. There's our target. 1 to 1, there it is, okay. So what happens is we find that TP1's reached, and we close 70%. We've still got a bit of time because the market's now trading down here. So here's the thing. If you take 70% here and you've got 30% running here, if the market spikes back up and takes this out, you'll have a losing trade, but you're losing 30%. You've made 70. So the overall position outcome is positive. It's in the money. So we don't worry about that. But what this does, if we leave the stop loss where it is, and we don't pull it to break even or better, we let this get taken out, all good. Now here's where it gets interesting. If you move your stop loss out a little bit so that this 30% here works out to, in dollar value, the same as your 70% that you've closed, you give it a little bit more breathing space. And in this case, let's just say that this is, hypothetically, right, we're just messing around with what we've got here. Let's just say that this situation here results in a break-even outcome overall. Okay, 70%, 30%, bigger range. So there's no loss and there's zero gain. So that's another thing. So I don't know how many times you might want to do that. My preference, though, is to just go the 1 to 1, take your 70, leave 30, and risk that 30. Let it go. At least you're still banking money. In any case, the number of times that this wicks up and you have your stop loss sitting at 1 to 1, the amount of times that your stop loss doesn't get hit might surprise you. Well, let's have a look at this. There you go. Perfect example. So here's our thing. TP, stop loss. So this is actually a really good example of why we enter the trade, stop loss stays there. We close our 70% here. We were pulling our stop loss up to break even. Anyway, we won't, because so what can happen? I mean, this can wick down, and if you have a bit of breathing space under here, you're gonna be able to capitalize on some of these moves, bigger moves, and there's a lot of money to be made with this. So I mean, interestingly, when we go back in this chart here, most of these we've taken our 70%, and a few of them we've lost our 30, but the overall position size is still ahead. You just got to get the knack of being able to enter the market at this level. Don't chase the price. If you start chasing the price, you get into trouble. That's the level, and if you miss it, move on and wait for the next signal. Okay, enter the dragon. Enter the dragon. I remember that. Okie dokie. Here it is. Alright, this is why we're going to invite some losers. 70% reached, 30%. If it gets taken out, it's a winning trade overall. And however many 30% you've had taken out, it's minimized your overall gain, but this is what you're giving yourself, this opportunity here. So however many times you've reached your 70 and it's taken out the 30 and it's only a small gain, you'll get compensated however many fold with these setups here. Absolutely. If this range is worth $100 in dollar value, then I mean, do the math. Anyway, that's trading these directly off the signals with no technical analysis. The next level then is you have multiple charts open, you got your higher time frames in here, and when the signal fires, you come down and you see, where are we in the big scheme of things, and is it a setup that looks viable on the higher time frame? So you increase your probability by being able to read the market. You'll be able to recognize range breakouts and where we're overextended and where we've reached levels of resistance and support. And one of my favorite trade setups with this method is, for example, we see the signal fire on the 1 minute, and then we come down to our higher time frame and we spot like an opportunity like that. So let's say the signal's fired up here, I'm going to jump straight in. That's my trade. If on the 1 minute chart that's where it's firing, absolutely. Especially in situations where we trade up to big levels. So keep an eye out where you see these, where the market's ranging. And the other thing that you're going to see with our indicators is where the bars turn white. That'll bring your attention to where the market's rebalancing. So, you've got these highs along here. If you get any dots along the top of this range or the base of this range, that's where you make your decision to take the trade. So it's just a matter of practice. Have the charts open. Do this on a demo over and over again until you are absolutely 100% confident. And this could be a game changer in a big way. Actually, in today's video, I really wanted to get into these other alerts here, our triangles. That'll be another video. So to be continued, I want to show you this. Give this a shot, guys. Try it out. Practice this on a demo account. And if for whatever reason this is not for you, you just send me an email, and this absolutely applies. So I think you'd agree there's definitely a lot to gain. And here are some payment options for you. I'd invite you to jump on board and give this a go. With that, subscribe, hit the like, the bell. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next video.